Now the floor is given to Colonel Andriy Lysenko, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson on ATO-related issues. Welcome. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. During the last 24 hours, the situation in the anti-terror operation zone remained tense. The enemy delivered 14 mortar shellings of the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine, launching at our positions more than 100 shells. The hottest was in the Lugansk sector, where illegal armed groups 18 times opened fire in the direction of positions of Ukrainian armed forces. In the region of Krymska, Zalizne, Trykhizbenka, Luganska, Troitska and Novozvanivka, our detachments came under mortar shelling. On the whole, the enemy launched 84 mines of 120 mm of caliber and 17 mines of 82 mm of caliber. Due to properly equipped combat positions, these shellings didn't harm Ukrainian defenders. At the same time, our servicemen continuously monitored the enemy, and as far as they revealed mortar crews of the enemy, they suppressed them with the fire of mounted grenade launchers and weaponry of IFVs. Also, the enemy delivered fire with the use of grenade launchers and small arms near Svetlodarska, Zolote and Novoluganska and Troitska, and in case of need, Ukrainian servicemen provided adequate response. The Donetsk sector, there 7 precision shellings of our positions were recorded. The hottest situation was near Pavlopil, where the enemy 4 times opened fire with the use of different types of weapons, and at about 6 p.m. the occupants tried to deliver fire with the use of 120 and 82 mm mortars, but they were able to launch only 2 mines. After this, our defenders suppressed them with precision fire. Also, the enemy opened fire with the use of grenade launchers and small arms near Mariinka and Avdiivka. Each time, servicemen of armed forces of Ukraine used all available weaponry that is not prescribed by the Minsk agreements. On the whole, during the last 24 hours, along the line of confrontation, Russian occupation forces delivered 25 shellings of our positions. 15 times our defenders returned fire. Unfortunately, in the result of military actions near Troitska, 1 Ukrainian serviceman was killed. Another one was wounded and was promptly evacuated to medical institution. 1 more defender of Ukraine was traumatized in action in shelling of a foothold near Mariinka. Our hearts go out to the families of and relatives of the servicemen who died defending peace in his native land. So, in the region of Anti-Terror Operation Zone, Group of Civil and Military Cooperation Popasna handed over to servicemen at frontline dried borscht soups and preserves that are homemade and collected by students of Khodoriv school from Lviv Oblast and Future of Priazovia NGO. Also, servicemen provided to low-income families in Popasnensky region clothes, footwear, toys, and they provided also food products and distributed facts of Donbas and facts inform in Zolote and Popasna. Officers of Joint Center of Civil and Military Cooperation of Operative Tactical Units Lugansk gave a lesson in military and patriotic education for students in Severodonetsk school. They told children about the principles of work of a KS-74 machine gun and PM pistol, and the students performed the partial assembly and disassembly of this type of weapon. And the group of civil and military cooperation Svetlodarsk handed over to low-income families in Lugansk buckwheat, pasta, sugar, bread, and preserves and milk. Officers of Group Mariinka delivered to kindergartens and schools of Mariinka, Karlivka, and Galitynivka educational and entertaining information, printed editions, and that were provided by volunteers from Kiev, and also they identified medical needs in medicines and medical equipment in this region. In the framework of contest for the best helicopter squad of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the Rivnensky firing ground, helicopter pilots of land forces completed flights with the use of missiles, machine guns and bombing, and the crews of battle and transport helicopters proved that they are ready to autonomously, in the interest of the land detachments, to complete all spectrum of tasks that are in the responsibility of Army aviation, and efficiently use all the arsenal of weapons in difficult situations. According to the results of individual and group tasks completion, soon the best helicopter squad of Mi-25 and Mi-8 of the Armed Forces of Ukraine will be identified. The winners will be awarded by the ministry and also will get monetary prizes. Thank you.